It's Christmas. This is Tea and Toast. That's Greg. I'm Jason, and today we're telling you how to have an 80s Christmas. Yes, Greg, we all know that this year has been really shocking.
Not very good. Oh, right.
Shocking, Greg. And we can all do with a bit of good old-fashioned Christmas cheer.
I've had a son this year, though.
That is a light in the darkness, Greg, isn't it?
That was beautiful, Jason.
Thanks.
That makes me want to sip some more alcohol.
Whilst we're talking about alcohol,
It's going to be a good episode.
These are one of the ingredients that you are going to need to have an 80s Christmas. And we're going to go through a load of things that will help you to have that 80s Christmas that you've always wanted since the 80s. And this year, let's face it, we'd all love to go back to a time when it was just better.
Yeah, 2019.
So, Greg.
Oh, where is it, Jace? Jace, where is it?
It's there, mate.
Where is it?
There.
So.
Foliage.
So, the what?
Foliage.
Foliage. Oh!
On my hands by the fire. So this, if you're in the UK, you will probably recognise this instantly. Greg's already drunk 3.
I had to test it.
This is what is known as a snowball, which is made with something called Advocar and lemonade. You'll remember the brand Warnix, because that was the advert that was always on.
Yeah, go
on. And it's a drink that you only ever had at Christmas. You only ever had Advocar in your house at Christmas.
Always in the pantry. It just went down a little bit every year.
Rest of the year it was put away.
Yeah.
Until like a couple of years later you'd have to get a new bottle.
Yeah, because it went...
and then it'd be great when you first opened the lemonade, but after that, after the lemonade went flat, they were a bit...
Don't they call it eggnog?
No, that's in America, and we're talking about that in another video.
Oh!
So,
did I give a spoiler away there?
You did, yeah.
Because I don't actually know what's happening today. Jason just said, come for drinks.
So this is a snowball. So get yourselves a snowball, pause the video, pop down to the shop, get some Advocar and some lemonade, come back, get yourself one of these and strap in as we tell you how to have an 80s Christmas. Before we go any further, Greg, I am wearing the traditional Tea and Toast Christmas video Christmas jumper, and you, as usual, have made no effort whatsoever.
When you said, let's go and have a drink, I didn't realise you meant, let's go and film. I didn't know.
I wonder, look down there in the comments, has anybody yet made the comment that's made every year that these baubles look like cat's bumholes?
I've never heard that comment.
Anyway, we're talking about alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
And this is something else you only ever had in the house at Christmas, Greg. Irish cream.
Jason, that's not Bailey's, is it?
It's not, it's genuine Irish, it's Ballycastle, Greg.
It's not. This is what Jason does. He does this very well. He'll go and get a cheap version of a brand name and then make it sound all magical.
Ballycastle Irish cream. You used to get this. Well, not this brand. It used to be Country Manor or Bailey's, I think, was the one that we always had in the 80s. And again, this was only in the house at Christmas. Didn't have...
Jason will go and get some crisps from a shop. And because they're 20p cheaper, and they're not called Quavers, they're called Ravers. And Jason will just buy them.
Do you prefer Irish cream or a snowball, Greg?
Well, let's try them now.
I'm having a snowball. I'm not opening the Irish cream. I'm saving that for my wife's Christmas present.
Are you not opening it?
It's my wife's Christmas present.
It was £3.
No, it wasn't.
How much was it?
$3.59.
I mean, I've got another snowball here if you want to open that.
No.
Oh. This is going to be a great episode, isn't it?
So we've got the drinks, Greg.
Well, we haven't really, have we?
You open another snowball if you want one, mate.
Oh,
you
no,
crack on.
It stinks. I want the Baileys.
What you need next is the food.
Oh, this should be good.
What do you only ever have in the house at Christmas, Greg? A bag of nuts. It's true, isn't it?
Any other time of the year, you don't see a bowl of nuts in anyone's house, do you?
No.
And then suddenly Christmas comes and chestnuts,
roasting on an open fire. That's what he did there.
Yeah.
However, I've done the classic thing that happens every Christmas.
You haven't bought nutcracker?
We don't have a nutcracker, Greg. So, I mean, if you want to try and break one of them open... Oh, you animal. I was never a big...
There's one there, look, it's come out. It's a walnut.
Walnuts.
The trouble is, they make you cough, don't they?
I don't particularly
And
like
coughing's not great at the moment, is it?
No, nobody likes a cougher at the moment.
You can't just say, no, I've had nuts.
Go in the supermarket and cough. That's one way to clear the aisles. isn't it?
Yes.
Get out of my way. Anyway, just in case you're wondering, we are in a support bubble. That's how we are able to film together. Our families have formed a bubble to help us through Christmas time. Mistletoe and wine. Anyway.
Everything you say is magical today, Jason.
I appear to be rolling. I think we're sinking.
I think we've sat here that long now, it's starting to dip.
We've got the nuts. We've got the alcohol, Greg. I was never a big nut fan. However, I did always love
I love my nuts.
I did always love these, Greg. Some cheese savouries.
Oh my God, he's even bought the cheap version of them.
Well, I've been to a very famous Norwegian, is it? Supermarket?
So was it Aldi or Lidl?
Aldi.
Yeah.
Cheese savouries, Greg. Do you want to crack them open?
No, save them for your wife for Christmas.
Oh, good idea. Loved a cheese savoury, mate. And then there's another essential you had to have, Greg.
I thought we'd be absolutely off our trolleys by now.
You ready for this? The box of Family Circle.
Oh,
biscuits.
now you have bought a name for them. Now this is an argument, right? I have in my house, right? There are some things that you can buy, right? That you can buy the cheaper version of, and I can cope with that. But certain things you can't.
No.
Biscuits are one of them. Tea bags are another one.
Definitely can't buy cheap tea bags.
So, because when you buy the cheap chocolate digestives, is that what they're called? Yeah. No, it has to be a McVitie's. So well done, mate.
Family Circle there. How am I doing?
I reckon that box cost you more than all this put together.
I haven't finished yet, Greg.
Oh.
Because there's also lots of different chocolates that you only ever had in the house at Christmas, isn't there?
There's only one lot, isn't there? I suppose you're going to come up with
After 8.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not a fan.
I'm not a big fan, but we had them at Christmas and I'd eat them and think, I don't even really like them.
I like the way they're put in a packet.
Oh yeah, it's posh, isn't it?
It is, isn't
That's
it?
why you only have them at Christmas.
Yeah. I can post this.
You ready for this one? Never liked these, but they were always in our house at Christmas. Toffee fees.
No, I never had them at Christmas.
Didn't you?
No, they're not Christmassy at all for me.
Well, what about these then, Greg? You've got to say these are.
Don't tell me. Is it Quality Avenue?
Matchsticks, Greg.
Yeah, another not a fan.
Really?
Minty. I don't like mint.
You can get orange ones.
I don't like orange.
And here is...
My wife is chocolate orange mad.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah.
Chocolate
Can I take that home then?
This cost me £2.
What? That cost you £2? Here, I'll swap it for a snowball.
No. I couldn't actually... Well, I could have bought a big box of Quality Streaks, but they were like a £5, Greg.
Don't be stupid, Jason. We don't get paid for this.
If you add all this up, I've spent at least £7.50 here.
Pounds?
And then there's one more thing, Greg, that your mum would always have a little drink of at Christmas.
Guinness.
And that was your dad. Baby Sham. Look at this little gift.
That's beautiful, that is, Jason.
I'm glad you like it, because...
It's mine, isn't it? Can I have a look at it, please?
Happy Christmas, Greg.
I like the little glasses.
Baby Sham. Never had them any other time of the year. Except
Alcohol, 6%?
Jeez Louise.
I never knew Baby Sham was that strong.
That's why your mum was always a bit tiddly on Christmas Day.
I was when I was 7 drinking it, because it was always the deer on the front that attracted you to it. I didn't know it was 6%. I'm shocked at that.
So, there is the food, or snacks, or just a range of things you only ever had in the house at Christmas. Get yourself these, and you will take yourself back to an 80s Christmas. But, I hear you ask, Greg, what about presents and entertainment?
Jason,
Yeah.
this is all very good and well and all that. But what about presents and entertainment?
Funny you should ask, Greg,
Why?
because I'm going to tell you right now.
Quality, quality, quality street. Quality, quality, quality street. The fun, the fun, the big, big drum. All the fun of the share.
So, So you've got all of your Christmas snacks and foods from the 80s to get you in the 80s mood. What are you going to do about presents? Well, there's only one way that you can choose presents for an 80s Christmas, isn't there, Greg?
Yeah. Oh, for 80s?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way you can do it nowadays, and that is the Smith's Toys catalogue, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm talking long before Smith's, Greg. You need to get yourself on eBay and buy one of these. It's going to cost you a little bit, though. An Argos catalogue. Now, this particular one's from 1983, and sadly, it's the summer one, the autumn, the winter, the summer, spring one.
And you've just gone through all the seasons there.
I know.
Yes. Now,
However,
this is Christmas, isn't it?
this has still got all of the toys that you want to see in it.
And there was some really sad news, wasn't there, this year?
But they're not doing the book anymore.
However, they are doing Christmas catalogue still. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, their Argus catalogue is been discontinued, but they will always bring one out at Christmas. Now that kept me sane, finding that out, because I want my kids to be sat on the lap, circling everything they want.
So
like
if
I
you
used
get
to.
yourself an Argos catalogue, like Greg has just said, you need to go through this and circle some things that you would like for Christmas.
I used to sit on my dad's lap every Christmas and circle everything.
Now let me tell you about that particular snooker table there.
I can tell you about it.
Me and my brother wanted a snooker table forever, and we used to ask every year and didn't get it. And I have got one Christmas photo of us of both leaned over our pot black snooker table that we got with the biggest smiles on our faces you've ever seen. That's one particular Christmas memory for me, Greg. So I would circle that. Let's get to the good bit. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm seeing everything here. The toys bit. Oh, look at that.
So,
So,
start flicking through your 1983 or any other 80s year that you would like. Start circling some of these things. This is going to get expensive because when you've circled them, you're going to hand it to your family and say, can you go on eBay and buy me these things?
what was the console of the time in 1983?
Well, it was really the Atari, I think. And the home computer market was just starting.
What's the price?
So an Atari, Greg, would set you back. What number is it?
1983.
Atari Video Computer System. The use of microprocessor circuitry allows many varied and complex games to be played, Greg. £89.95.
That's a lot of money there, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't have that when it first came out.
I had 10.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Look at the graphics. Spectacular. Anyway, then you've got that one that didn't take off very well. I think that's like the Magnavox Odyssey. They're all in there. Start circling. Look at all these toys, Greg.
Can you just see if there's any Knight Rider toys in there?
No,
Can I have a look?
1983, there won't be any.
Oh, yeah, it's just come out then, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So start circling in the Argos catalogue for your Christmas presents.
Oh, look, there's E.T. there. It's amazing, isn't it?
A booklet's out that'll help you do Christmas shopping. Packed with gifts for everyone. Prices that are lots of fun. At Argos, it's so easy.
So you've got your Christmas snacks from the 80s. You've chosen your Christmas gifts from the Argos catalogue. But keep that pen handy, because you're going to need it again to circle everything you want to watch in the TV Times. What, Greg?
I just love it. You know, we've said this a million times, but I used to love the fact, even at the time, I think we all hated it, the fact that they only did a couple of channels, and then you had to buy the other one, the Radio Times, for their channels.
Central and Channel 4 only in this magazine.
So Radio Times is BBC One and BBC Two.
Yeah, long before satellite TV.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Actually, it wasn't that long before satellite TV, 1988.
I remember having to get up to turn the telly over.
And look what the advert is on the back. Butlins Holiday Worlds.
That's amazing.
Anyway, this is how you can help your 80s Christmas. This is where modern technology and the 80s collide, Greg.
Tell me more, Jason.
So you can go through your TV Times or Channel 4, not Channel 4, Radio Times. You're going to have to buy these. Oh, it's even got the little voucher in there. You're going to have to buy one of these on eBay.
It was the car they were advertising then.
At this time of year, these are quite expensive on eBay, but you can get them a bit cheaper throughout the rest of the year. So go to your chosen day, Christmas listings, and if you go through these, so on Central, for instance, should we go to Christmas Day, Greg, and see what was on?
No, Christmas Eve was always better than Christmas Day.
Eve. By the way, Santa Claus the movie is 35 years old this year.
Do you know, my daughter watched, it was on the background of the day, and she was starting to get into that now.
Was she?
And here's the thing, you see, I shocked my wife with this fact the other day, and I'm sure everyone knows this, but the reason I think Santa Claus the movie is so magical with the effects is because it was made by the same people that made Superman.
Yeah.
So it was, and you can see it was. Do you know what I mean? The flying sequences are very similar, the magic dust behind. You're not listening to anything I'm saying.
No, I'm just revelling in some of this stuff that's on Christmas Eve, Greg. Here's something that 80s UK kids remember. Disney at Christmas. It was like a clip show of Disney things, and it was presented by like Philip Schofield or someone like that. Do you remember? And they used to put clips together of all the Disney Christmas things. No? Followed by blockbusters later on in the afternoon. Then Only When I Laugh. Strike It Lucky. A duty-free Christmas. Someone's even ticked this in this particular one.
Oh, I love it.
They've watched it. Yes, we need to watch a duty-free
Unless they've ticked
Christmas.
the news.
Well, they might have. But anyway, my point is that thanks to modern technology, you can go through this and you can search on YouTube, and I guarantee you will find some of these programmes as they aired on this day on YouTube. And you can even find the continuity. So you could make yourself up a little Christmas playlist, 80s playlist, where you had a programme followed by the continuity to introduce it, followed by another programme. So you could relive an 80s Christmas Eve or Christmas Day through television too. That is how you can have an 80s Christmas. Now, I appreciate that this probably applies to the UK rather than any of our other friends around the world, but I'm sure you've got alternatives to these things that we're talking about that happened at Christmas in the 80s with you. Let us know in the comments what it was to be Christmas in the 80s where you are. Let's have another drink.
Yes?
Oh, even at Christmas?
Yeah, but I mean, I've lost the screen.
It's because we've got the fire going.
It's not very warm, is it? Look, Jace, look, watch.
Oh, you. Anyway, get on with it, Greg.
It's Christmas, Jason. Hey? I was going to say, these jokes will be around all the offices soon, but no one's at work, so... Jason.
Yes.
Why did no one bid for Rudolph and Blitzen on eBay?
I don't know.
Say it then.
Why did nobody bid for Rudolph and Blitzen on eBay?
Because, Jason, they were too dear.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a shaver shaving, 5 lovely toys, 4 biscuit packs, 3 perfume, 2 TV games, and a classical collection CD.
Boots have got Christmas shopping all wrapped up.
Well, that's the end of our first Christmas show for 2020, Greg. If you would like to get in touch with us, Greg's got all the details here on the board. Greg?
I must have left it at home again. I'm really sorry. You know when we was in lockdown, I took it home.
Yeah, that was months ago, Greg.
I know.
Anyway, if you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email to tnt@totgu.com. That's What are you doing, Greg?
Say it.
No, you have to say it.
It doesn't have to be in capitals.
No, it does not. Ow, that really hurt.
Look at that. A tree was in there.
How much was our Christmas tree, Greg?
Can you even see it in shot? It's not even in shot.
It is.
How much was our Christmas tree? It was, Jason.
£8. What a rip-off. Apparently it's got lights, but I don't think we've ever had them working.
Yeah, but we spent all the money this year on these lights, didn't we?
I know, yeah. These lowering the budget on these
Spectacular, aren't they?
Stranger Things lights.
Oh, and they are spectacular. Oh, that might get burnt now, though.
That'd be alright.
Put
Might pull the surround off the TV, though. Anyway, thank you for watching our first Christmas episode. We'll be back very soon with some more Yuletide fun and shenanigans.
In the meantime, I'm sinking here, Jason. I haven't pressed anything. In the meantime, stay safe, look after yourself,
A Merry Christmas.
and Merry Christmas. I'm still going here.